Oh, okay. I don't know about the Armenian genocide.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, I'm unaware about the Armenian genocide. Pretty sure it's pretty bad.
The only thing I've seen about it is posts on Facebook, unfortunately.
We talked about it in my Peace and Justice Studies class, and I know that a lot of people deny it.
It's when millions of Armenians were killed by the Turks.
What is the I don't know.
It is, I think it's World War I and Turkey and Armenians and forced migration because of maybe the Armenians aligned themselves with Russia. I'm blinking.
I honestly have no idea.
The Armenian genocide was something that happened at the beginning of the 20th century in Turkey. Nowadays, it wasn't Turkey back then, but a lot of the people there, I think they just killed a whole lot of Armenians. I don't know much about it.
A genocide in Armenia?
The Armenian genocide was in 1915.
The Armenian genocide occurred between Armenia and Turkish people, and I know that this is extremely contentious because it is often denied, so I understand that there's a lot of conflict between these two ethnic groups often. Because of this reason, I know that tension lasts today as well.
What is that?
What is the Armenian genocide?
Armenian genocide? I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know.
Actually, it happened, but it was the Turks, the Ottoman Empire at the time, and they just hated the Armenians because they were racist, and they killed like 1.5 million of them, and I think that was the Armenian genocide. They pushed a bunch of them off the cliff too.
Yeah, all I just know is that I have an Armenian friend. He always just talks about the genocide. I really don't know much about it.
The Armenian genocide was like the systematic killing of like many of like the Armenian ethnic minority in like modern day Turkey, and I believe 1918-ish.
Armenian genocide. I do not know. It sounds like a genocide, though.
I don't know. I'm really not sure. I'm so sorry.
I wish I knew. I really don't.
Where the Armenians were a minority population in an Eastern European country that I don't know.
I'm not sure that I know enough to answer that in a meaningful way.
I unfortunately have no idea.
The Armenian genocide took place during World War I. The Young Turks took about 1.5 million native Armenians and slaughtered them out in pits in the desert.
The what?
Yeah.
Oh, it was genocide that happened in like somewhere near Turkey with a lot of Armenian people who got killed.
I don't know.
Well, it sounds like it's a genocide in Armenia.
Events that were perpetrated by the Turkish/Ottoman government, I think early in the 20th century. That's all I know.
I think it happened in the early 1900s. I'm not entirely sure. Sorry.
It's a horrible tragedy that's going on right now in Armenia. It's affected lots of important families.
I think like around 10 million people were killed, but I might be wrong on both those numbers.
I've heard of it and I know it's like a shit ton.
I think it's in the millions. It's not gonna...
Empire, but like Turkey, right? They just pushed 1.5 million Armenians off a cliff.
Probably a couple million. Yeah, I don't really know too much about it.
Millions, I want to say. When 93 million Armenians were killed in Turkey.
I saw it in a plaque in Lyon, France, but I can't remember, but I know it's a lot bigger than you would think. It's like it's a lot bigger.
1 or 2 million?
Did you say like thousands? Isn't that?
50,000.
Yes, so I'm Artun, obviously, and I'm just here to quickly talk about the Armenian genocide. So in 1915, 98 years ago, 1.5 million Armenians were killed, massacred, in such brutal ways. They were forced to walk across deserts with no water, no food. They were drowned, they were burned, just horrible torture. And unfortunately, the United States, Turkey, they haven't recognized it. They don't consider it a genocide, and they're scared to do so because the compensation would just be overwhelming. They would need to compensate for all the loss of the Armenian people. It was a horrific event. It needs to be recognized. It has to. Genocide is not something that is permissible. If we don't correct ourselves in the past, then we can't pave our future. So stand with me, inform yourselves, and recognize the Armenian genocide.